Grab your mat and let's begin. All right, friends, let's get started today in child's pose. So go ahead and reach your arms all the way to the front of your mat. Sit right over to your heels. And then go ahead and bring the palms of your hands together, bending your elbows in a prayer position. What we're doing here is taking a moment to release the body in child's pose while at the same time giving the triceps and the upper body a little bit more of a deeper stretch. And just feeling yourself release into the mat here as you welcome this practice. As you take a deep breath in and exhale any tension out of your mind, out of your body, giving yourself permission to go into the present moment and to simply focus on your breath, on your movement, and on your connection to yourself, your body, and your mind. Beautiful. Just taking another deep breath in here. And then slowly as you exhale, extending the elbows and just release the hands back down onto the mat. And then slowly roll yourself forward into all fours position. We're going to take our puppy pose. So what you're going to do is just simply let the chest and the heart drop towards the earth. Same thing with the arms, palms together, bend at your elbows. And allow your chest to slowly let go closer towards the earth with each exhalation. Feeling yourself open up through the heart, through the upper back, through the shoulders, feeling that nice stretch in the triceps. Making sure that your hips are staying directly over top of your knees. And again, just really focus on your breath. Let your breath be the guiding force of your practice today. And with each exhalation, when you let go of that tension, that energy, that resistance that is no longer serving you in any way, exhale it out and give yourself permission to surrender to the moment. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Go ahead and extend your elbows. Begin to roll yourself up. So look to the front of your mat and then start to round through the spine. Walk your hands back, tuck your toes underneath, and then press into the hands as you lift the hips up towards the sky, coming into your downward facing dog. Keeping your feet open and apart, walk it out on the spot first. By adding this gentle movement, you're releasing any tension or stiffness in the back of your legs, releasing tension out of your hamstrings, your calves, opening through that downward facing dog and taking that big exhale out. Let your heart open up. Chest is open, your sternum is falling towards the mat. The palms of your hands are grounded and secure on the earth. Feeling every finger on your mat, pressing, grounding, feeling that energy. Beautiful. One more inhale, and then as you exhale, begin to walk your feet to the front of your mat. Now take maybe 4 or 6 steps until you come all the way forward. Keep your feet slightly apart to make this easier, and then relax your body over top of your legs. Grab your opposite elbows and begin to rock side to side, allowing your entire upper body to be super loose here, giving into the gravity, letting yourself decompress the spine. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly round up to standing, holding onto those elbows, coming up into a straight back, then reaching both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands over to your heart and place both hands on your heart. Close your eyes and take this opportunity right now to just find that center. Feel your feet grounded on the mat. Feel your heart beating in your chest, reminding you of your practice, of your presence, of your breath. Beautiful. One more inhale. This time reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive all the way down into forward fold, bend your knees. Feel free to open up your feet a little bit if that's easier. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back into your plank position, chaturanga, or drop the knees down, the chest, and then the chin to the mat. Sliding yourself forward, coming up into your upward facing dog. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Again, coming back to that breath, coming back to that intention. Letting go of all that no longer serves you, physically, mentally, spiritually. Let it go with each exhale. Once you're ready, I'd like you to reach your right leg up towards the sky. Bend that knee, and then place that right foot to the outside of your mat, coming into your lizard pose. Drop the back knee to the mat. Hands are grounded, and here you can either stay where you are or come on down lower onto your elbows if that feels more comfortable for you today. Or another variation is to press that right knee away from your body with that same hand. And then as you're pressing that knee away from you, you're slightly leaning back. So the goal and purpose of this particular posture is for you to find exactly what feels right on your body. Notice where your body is holding on to tension. Find that spot in your hips or your hip flexor and breathe deeply into it. Inhale. Now as you exhale, release that hand. Bring it back over towards the mat if it's not already there. See if you can bring the chest lower towards the ground and hold here. Now you can either stay on your elbows or you can even rest your forehead like I'm doing. It all depends on how this feels on your body today. Inhale, come back up now, tuck your back toes. We're going to simply transition into our pigeon pose by bending that front knee, bring the heel towards the outside of your hip, and then bring that front knee towards the front of your mat. So right knee at your right thumb, other shin is down, you're walking yourself over to your elbows, and then dropping your body all the way down. I like to stack my hands and my forearms and then rest my forehead down. But again, please listen to how it feels on your body. Maybe you'd like to grab a prop, placing a pillow underneath your hip, or a yoga block if you have one. Or perhaps you just want to stay up higher with your upper body. Finding that position that allows you to go deep into the piriformis muscle, into your glute, and then breathing deeply and peacefully into it. Our glutes tend to hold to a lot of tension, a lot of stress. So I want you to relax. I want you to let go into this posture. And with each exhalation, mindfully and consciously, let go of whatever's been holding you back. Let go of the fear, the anxiety, the uncertainty. And find this deeper peace and acceptance of being exactly where you are today. Remembering that this life is a journey and you will make it through whatever it is that life throws your way. And in this moment right now, I just want you to breathe. I want you to breathe it all out. I want you to let go of everything that is holding you back. Let go of pain. Find forgiveness. Find peace and love. Just breathe it in and slowly let it go as you begin to lift your body back up, grounding the palms of your hands, and then just shifting your weight onto that same right hip, and then opening yourself up so you're using the width of your mat, extending that back leg so now the toes are pointed up to the sky and just reach to the side. Now you don't have to grab your toes. You can simply just keep your top arm reaching. Just see where that restriction in the body is. And what we're doing here is really breathing deeply into the side body. Good. Just close your eyes and focus Again, on just that inhalation and exhalation. Good. Coming back to center. Returning back and just turn your hips and step back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do the other side. Left leg reaches up to the sky. Bend your left knee. Step your left foot to the outside of your mat. Drop the back knee to the floor. And then feel free to release the toes and play around with it, finding that exact position that feels best on your body today. So maybe you're going to push that knee away and open up the chest, looking up to the sky. Maybe you want to come down onto your elbows, or maybe you just want to stay still and straight and work on breathing deeply into your hip flexors, into your hips. Again, another area of the body that tends to hold on to that physical and mental pain and tension. So breathing is very important here. Not only are we releasing muscle tension, but we're releasing that emotional tension as well. Breathe it out. Let it go. Now, if your hand is on that front knee, just do a big circle with that arm and bring the hand towards the front of your mat. And come on down to your elbows maybe, or all the way down with your forehead to the floor. For some of you, this might be too much, so you want to stay on your elbows. But just see if you can bring your upper body a little bit closer towards the ground. That really is the goal. Awesome. Now slowly lift your body back up. Tuck your back toes, and we're going to transition into our pigeon. So just bring that front knee back in, and then left knee, left thumb. Release the shin to the floor. Make sure the hips are square. Open up through the body and then walk yourself forward. So once again, friends, you can come down to your elbows. You can come all the way down with your chest. Or maybe you'd like to use a prop today and have maybe a pillow or a yoga block in front of you so you can rest on top of that. Use whatever you gotta use to make yourself comfortable. And once you got that pigeon position and you're feeling that release in your glute muscle, really start to bring your awareness now to the breath. The breath is going to be your guiding force in allowing you to relax. Allowing the body to go into that parasympathetic nervous system, to trigger it, which will allow everything to relax, which in return will also help you increase flexibility, release muscle tension, stiffness, and give your mind a moment to reconnect with your breath, with your heart, with your inner self. Stay with the breath. With each exhalation, let go of everything that no longer serves you. With each inhalation, welcoming beautiful energy into your body. Welcoming the energy of strength, power, compassion, joy, and love. Welcome that energy into your heart and let it radiate through the entire body, healing you from within. Beautiful. Now let's slowly come out. And you're going to shift your weight over to that left hip, swing the back leg around, and come open using the width of your mat into our single-legged butterfly. Arms reaching up to the sky. Then as you exhale, you're going to take that opposite arm and reach towards those toes, either grabbing the toes or just holding your arms extended. The other arm is relaxed, your elbow may be down on the mat or just reaching. And see if you can turn your head so you're looking up towards the sky, allowing your shoulders to stack and be open. Breathing deep into the intercostal muscles, the muscles in between your rib cage. Letting go of any tension, welcoming more oxygen to that body. Awesome, come on up. And then just shift your weight forward. And then you're gonna swing that front leg around, hands onto the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Good, if your feet feel a little bit sore or your legs feel sore, just walk it out on the spot. Breathe deeply in your downward dog, inhale. Then as you exhale, walk towards the front of your mat. Taking as many steps as needed, bend your knees, palms together, slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, big reach up to the sky. Exhale, dive your body to the floor. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, you're gonna step back into plank position, taking your chaturanga or drop down to the knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, release and open into that upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take another breath in. Exhale, walk your feet to the front again. Keep your feet slightly open. Relax your upper body. And then slowly roll yourself up to standing. One more time, inhale, we're gonna reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, palms together, bring your hands back over to your heart and place your hands onto your heart. Close your eyes. And then just take that big exhalation out, finding your grounding, your energy, your center, your peace, and your calm within you. Coming back to the intention that you set in the beginning of your practice today. Reconnecting with your body, with your mind, with your inner self. Beautiful. Now lift the heels off the mat and open up the arms wide. So just balancing on your tippy toes. And then begin to bend your knees and coming into what we call our cosmic egg. So you're just going to give your knees a big hug with your both arms. And the tricky part here is to keep your heels off the mat. So you are balancing on your tippy toes while at the same time rounding out through the spine and just giving yourself an act of self-love. Hugging your body, giving your body love. Good, one more inhale, just try to balance here. Just let go of your upper body and then hands are gonna release and slowly guide you onto the mat. Extending your legs in front of you. Inhale, open up that chest and heart. And then as you exhale, keep your legs together. Roll yourself onto your mat, and we're going to take our fish pose. So first, reaching both arms up over your head, lengthening the body, and then take the arms down and then place the palms of your hands face down right underneath your sit bones or your glutes. Then from here, shift your weight onto the elbows, arching the back and lifting up through the heart. And make sure most of your weight is in your elbows, in your arms, so you're not putting any pressure on the top of your head. So you're really balancing in the upper body here. But you're just keeping that head the way it is to really open up through the throat, lifting the heart up to the sky, really focusing on bringing more energy into the heart and throat chakra. Stay as long as you're comfortable, so if at any point you need to come out earlier, feel free to do so. Now to come out of this posture, first what you're going to do is bring the chin closer towards your chest. Then from here, you release the upper body and drop the spine to the floor, and then relax, bringing both knees into the body, giving yourself a big hug. You can lift the head off the mat or keep it grounded, whatever feels good for you. Rocking gently side to side, again massaging your spine, you're stimulating that parasympathetic nervous system. And then bring the soles of your feet together into Supta Baddha Konasana, placing one hand on your chest, the other hand on your belly. And let us come into this final posture of a practice where we can really focus on deep relaxation. And keeping your hands exactly where they are, we're going to just practice a quick breathing exercise called your 3-part breath. So as you're staying here, I'd like you to consciously inhale and feel the belly rise. And then begin to move that air upward through the rib cage, all the way up towards the heart and the chest, all in one breath. And then as you exhale, move your breath downward from the heart, through the rib cage, and then through the belly as you relax. So doing that again, inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. And again, belly, fill your body up with oxygen, ribs, chest. Exhale, let it go out of the chest, ribs, and belly. Feel free to continue to do this breathing exercise at your own pace. With your eyes closed, each time you exhale, I want you to relax and surrender deeper and deeper into your mat. Letting go of tension, letting go of any energy that is causing you to feel heavy. Let that heaviness release into Mother Earth, surrendering it, letting it go. And with each inhalation, I want you to welcome powerful, strong energy that fills every cell of your body with strength, with love, with compassion. Feel free to visualize this energy as a ball of beautiful white light entering your body, then filling your body with this beautiful light, giving you that energy that you're seeking right now, that power that you need, that strength to get through whatever you need. Inhale and exhale. If at any point you wish to extend your legs, you may do so. Just stay here. Stay with yourself, with your heart. Let go of your body. Inhale. Exhale, let's slowly now reach the arms over your head, giving yourself a nice upper body stretch. And then once you're ready, bring your knees together and then roll over to one side. And then slowly, at your own pace, come on up to your seated position on your mat so we can close off this practice together. Sitting at the center of your mat with your feet crossed in front of you. You may rest your hands on the knees with the palms up or palms down. And just take a couple of final breaths here with your eyes closed. This time, feeling that energy from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Feeling that strength, that renewed source of energy to guide you through your day. Feel free to bring your palms together now and just rest them at your heart. Close your eyes, close off your practice by simply breathing deeply into the heart. Taking this moment to thank yourself for this time that you spent on the mat, for taking this time out of your busy schedule and doing something good that serves you and your heart, for breathing, for moving, and for simply being one with yourself. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I send you all my love. and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you. Alright friends, let's begin today seated along the center of your mat with your feet crossed in front of you. Taking a deep breath in, allow the shoulders to drop away from your ears. On your next deep inhalation, I want you to reach both arms up towards the sky, lengthening through the spine, and then exhale, take one hand down as you reach towards the side of your mat. Making sure that both of your sit bones are staying grounded, looking upward towards the ceiling, towards that top arm. Breathing deeply into the side body. With each exhalation, letting go of any tension, any resistance you may be feeling along the side, through your rib cage, or maybe even through your hip. Deeply breathing in. And then as you exhale, just allow yourself to go even deeper, surrendering to this posture, surrendering to your breath. Welcoming yourself into this present moment with each inhale and exhale. Now bring your gaze down, and then that top arm is going to release towards that knee. So both arms are reaching towards one corner of your mat. Your forehead is reaching towards that knee. Inhale and exhale, just allowing yourself to fold over top of that knee. Taking this opportunity right now to set an intention for your practice today, the intention of simply being present, being one with your breath, one with your body, letting go of any other distractions, any other worries, anything that you may have to do after this practice, and simply focusing on just the inhale and the exhale. Awesome. Now slowly bring yourself back to center. Let's just switch sides. So same thing over to the other side. Make sure your sit bones are grounded. Reaching over to the opposite side of your mat as your top arm extends and reaches as far as it can. Looking up towards the ceiling now, really breathing deeply into the side body. Consciously visualizing yourself bringing more oxygen into your rib cage, into the muscles in between your ribs, those intercostal muscles. Creating more space, creating more opening, creating a release through the body to give you the opportunity to deepen your breath, to welcome more oxygen into your body, into your lungs, into your heart. Awesome. Now look down and then just simply let that arm drop towards the corner, reaching towards the other knee now. And as you're reaching towards that one knee, think about your forehead relaxing over top. And don't worry if you can't physically touch your forehead to the knee, that's not really the purpose. What we're really focusing on is just simply reaching those fingertips as far as you can away from your body, while at the same time maintaining that square position of your hips, so both of your sit bones staying grounded. And what you're going to feel is a nice release through the lower back as well. Inhaling deeply and exhaling, just let it go. Stay with your breath, stay with your intention. Only focusing on inhalation and a long exhalation. Awesome. Now let's come back to center. And then from here, what we're going to do is just transition over to our hands and knees on our mat, facing the front of your mat. Just finding a nice square position, shoulders above your wrist, tuck your toes underneath, and then slowly begin to press yourself up so your hips are reaching upward towards the sky. Keeping your knees bent here first, just to give your hamstrings a little bit of a release before you begin to extend into your downward dog. Once you're in your downward dog position, let's walk it out on one spot first. So by bending one knee at a time and pressing the opposite heel closer towards the mat, welcoming more blood flow into the hamstrings. All right, and then if you're ready, feel free to just pause in your downward dog and hold, allowing both heels to release as far as they can. And then slowly transitioning into plank. Drop your knees down to the floor, bend your elbows, drop your chest, and then the chin, and then just slide yourself forward onto your belly. Pressing into the hands as you come up into your baby cobra. Beautiful, opening through that heart, bending through the thoracic and cervical spine. Exhale, bring it down, press back up to your hands and knees, tuck your toes, you can sit back, and then extend your knees downward, facing dog. Beautiful. Inhaling deeply here, and then as you exhale, begin to walk your feet now towards the very front of your mat. Take as many steps as necessary, and then open up your arms and grab the opposite elbows. Slight bend in the knees if you need to protect that back, and begin to gently rock side to side, allowing your head to be completely loose, decompressing any tension out of that upper back, out of your neck. Allowing yourself to make the swaying motion as big or small as you like. Awesome, and now from here, just release the hands, slide your hands up your shins as you come up halfway. And then as you exhale, bring your hands behind your knees, holding in this forward fold, or maybe bring them all the way down to your ankles. Now, as we fold into our standing forward fold, we want to make sure that we're never bending from the lower back. You want to fold from your hips. So if you must, keep your knees slightly bent to make sure that you're not putting that pressure on your back. And then slowly from here, we roll up to standing, nice and slow. Take your time. Find that center, opening yourself forward, palms facing up towards the sky as you reach both arms up. Exhale, bend both elbows into cactus arms as you look up towards the sky, opening through that mid-back. Inhale, reach back up again. Exhale, dive it down into your forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank position. Drop your knees down to the floor, chest, and then your chin as you slide forward. Coming up into a full upward facing dog, or maybe your cobra again. And then exhale, push back, releasing into your downward facing dog. Looking forward, bend your knees, lift your heels, take 2 steps or maybe 4, come to the front of your mat. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, coming back into that forward fold. Slowly from here, rolling yourself up to standing as your arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart. And again, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus as you drop those elbows down. Open up through the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. You can take the modification, drop to the knees, or this time take a full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra if you like. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Go a little deeper this time. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend your knees. Take 2 steps or maybe even a hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly roll yourself back up. Standing tall as you reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come back towards your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows, look up towards the sky, open your heart. Exhale, arms up, dive it back down, forward fold. Halfway lengthen. And as you exhale this time, just step your right leg back, drop your right knee to the floor, and then reaching both arms up into our low lunge. And then from here, your hands can come down into that front knee if that feels more comfortable. The back toes are staying tucked under to give you a little bit more support. Make sure your hips are square and the front knee does not pass your front toes. So you want to make sure the front knee is directly over top of your ankle. Breathing deeply into your psoas muscle at this time, that hip flexor. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach both arms back up towards the sky. And then slowly from here, drop those elbows again. Bend your elbows, open up your heart center. Really feeling that opening in the chest. And then drop the arms all the way down, pushing yourself back over to that knee, flexing your front foot into your half split posture. And in this half split, really think about pulling that front hip. So if your left leg is forward, that left hip back, and slightly pushing the right hip forward. That motion of aligning the hips will allow you to go even deeper and feel a release, a deeper release in your hamstring. By keeping the front foot flexed, you're also encouraging a deeper stretch into the calf muscle as well. So breathing deeply here. With each exhalation, allowing your body to go deeper and deeper. And then slowly come back up to center, arms reach back up, low lunge. Exhale, lift the back knee, crescent lunge, opening up your body here. Dive the arms back down and then shift your weight to that front leg into our Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. However, let's keep our hands on the mat today. Hips are square. Take a deep breath in, bend that back knee, and then just place your foot down into your forward fold. Slowly from here, roll yourself back up halfway. Exhale, bend both knees, step back with your left leg at this time as you reach both arms up into your low lunge on the other side. Arms reaching, back toes are tucked under. Feel free to bring your hands forward on top of that front knee. Really focusing on opening through your chest, through your heart, allowing your hips to gently come forward without allowing that front knee to pass your front toes. And just breathing deeply, feeling where that tension is, where that resistance is in your body and your hip. And if you're able to locate that area, breathe a little bit deeper into it. Now let's reach both arms up again. Bend your elbows into the cactus position as you open up that chest. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, release the hands and then push yourself back over to that knee, extending the front leg. Ardha Hanuman Asana, or half split posture. You're pulling the right hip back, pushing the left hip forward at this time. Your front foot is flexed. With each exhalation, just really think about your body relaxing over top of that leg, over top of your thigh. Your forehead becoming closer towards the knee. Just let yourself relax into this posture. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, bring yourself back to center. Lift your body up, arms up. Tuck your back toes. Lift the back knee off the mat as you open up into your crescent lunge. And then from here, shifting your weight forward as your hands come down to the front of your mat. Lift the back leg off the floor, square out your hips. Virabhadrasana 3 with your hands on the floor. Hips are square. If you do want to challenge yourself, you can always bring your arms next to the side of your body. And then slowly bending the back knee and just releasing the foot down into your forward fold. Well done, you guys. Let's from here slowly roll ourselves up to standing. Inhale, reaching both arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, open your chest and your heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, dive it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lengthen again. Exhale, you're going to step back into plank position, taking your knees down or taking your full Chaturanga Dandasana, depending on what you wish to take today. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening your body. And then exhale, press your way back into your downward facing dog. Let it go. Breathing deeply as you inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly from here, you're going to drop your knees to the mat. Release the back toes and just sit back over to your heels into your child's pose. And keep your knees open and allow your forehead to relax over towards the mat. Your chest, your body coming between your legs as your fingertips reach towards the front of your mat, giving you a beautiful stretch through the shoulders as well. This is your time where you can slowly begin to relax, slowing everything down, slowing down your breathing, your heart rate. Just let yourself surrender into this posture, closing your eyes so you can keep your awareness internally. Just breathe in and let it go. Wonderful job. Now once you're ready, slowly rolling yourself up to your seated position. Bring your knees together. Let's just reach both arms up to the sky, lengthening through the spine. And then exhale, placing your right and left hand over top of your heart. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, close your eyes, and let's finish off our practice today with just a couple of deep breaths. Connecting to your heart, feeling your heart beating underneath your hands, reminding you of this beautiful pranic life force that is within you, finding peace, balance, and energy that you need to continue with the rest of your day. Once you're ready, bring your hands together in prayer position in front of your heart and bow down to your own heart, thanking yourself for your beautiful practice. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. I send you love and light. Namaste. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this practice, it would mean the world to us if you click that subscribe button to help our content rise to the top.